When you've left home and you traveled far, it's time for a visit to the Common Beat Bar.
Hello everyone, Nathan from Wisconsin here with the next installment of the Common Beat Bar. This edition finds us in Hot Springs, South Dakota, our very first city on the road. When we pulled into town, it was about 4,000 people back in the year 2000, and there wasn't much to do. Some of us remember Evans Plunge, a hot springs pool that dates back to 1890, the Woolly Mammoth excavation sites, and the National Park of the Wind Caves, which we all should have visited unless you were on the green bus, which blew up its tire and we never got to go. That sucks. But whatever, in honor of Wind Cave National Park and Hot Springs, South Dakota, today's cocktail is called the Cave-In. So it's going to be somewhat of a fruity cocktail. We've got 3 ingredients right here. Number 1 is going to be 151 rum. It's 151 because that's its proof. It is incredibly powerful. And it might not be legal where you're at because it is so strong. If you can't get your hands on 151, you can make this with any gold rum. The higher the proof, the better. Next up, we're going to use Amaretto. Right now, I've got D'Amore brand. You could use Di Serono. You could go Mr. Boston. You can get that gut rot stuff that kids steal in college. Whatever you want, any Amaretto will do. And then Southern Comfort. Southern Comfort doesn't have any equivalent, right? It is a very unique spirit, and so if you can't get your hands on Southern Comfort, you might substitute it with something completely different, and I would suggest something like a peach liqueur, all right? So today we're going to start with a mixing glass full of ice. That's how we should start all of our shaken cocktails. Because this has fruit juice in it, we're going to shake it instead of stir it. The recipe today is a half an ounce of 151, and because this is a rather large cocktail, we're not making this one as a double. So this is a half an ounce of 151 right there. And then we're going to do a full ounce of Amaretto. Get that big cap off of there. Be sure to use a jigger when you're making all your cocktails because little variations in the amount of alcohol that you use can really throw the flavors off, and you're not going to get what you thought you were getting. There we go. Full ounce of Southern Comfort, very well sealed. And then we're going to add 2 ounces of cranberry juice. You can use cranberry cocktail if you want. I would not suggest cran apple, cran grape, any of those, but just straight cranberry flavor. And then a half an ounce of orange juice right there. That's our drink. We're going to cap it with the mixing tin. Make sure it's on there tight, and we're going to shake for 10 seconds. All right, now that our drink is thoroughly shaken, we have done a couple of things. We've aerated the drink, we've changed the texture by getting air into it, we've chilled the drink rapidly, and we've reduced the drink's potency by dissolving about 1/4 ounce of water from that ice into the drink. Next, we are going to take our cocktail strainer right here, and we're going to pour it over fresh ice into our serving glass. That right there is a Cave-In. If you want, you can top it off with a little fresh garnish of fruit right there. I will see you guys in the next city.
We've had a couple drinks, now we're feeling drunk. Quick, we have to hide from Bradley inside of this bush.